People rarely quit because they fail. They quit because their brain stops seeing progress. In the early stages of any effort, results are invisible. You are learning, adjusting, spending energy, but your brain receives very little feedback. And the brain relies on feedback to decide whether something is worth continuing. When effort feels high and reward feels absent, the brain becomes uncertain. Uncertainty creates discomfort. So the brain starts asking quiet questions. Is this working? Is this worth it? Why am I still doing this? These questions don't appear because you lack commitment. They appear because your brain hasn't been reassured yet. Early progress is often internal. Skills forming, patterns adjusting, foundations building. But the brain can't easily feel that. It only notices what is visible, what is measurable, what changes the outside world. When those signals are missing, the brain assumes effort is being wasted. So it begins to pull away. Not suddenly, slowly. You miss one day, then another, then the habit fades. This is why quitting rarely feels dramatic. It feels quiet. Another reason people quit too early is emotional exhaustion. In the beginning, motivation is high. Expectations are high. But reality is slower than excitement. When expectations meet delay, frustration appears. And frustration drains energy. Your brain doesn't quit because the goal is wrong. It quits because the emotional cost feels higher than expected. The brain is constantly calculating balance. Energy spent versus energy gained. When that balance feels negative for too long, the brain protects itself by disengaging. This is not weakness. It is efficiency. The brain does not care about long-term pride. It cares about current strain. That's why people quit right before things begin to shift. Progress often lags behind effort. There is a delay. And the brain hates delays. What keeps people going is not motivation, but evidence. Small signs that effort is leading somewhere. Without those signs, the brain loses trust. So the key is not pushing harder. It's shortening the feedback loop. Noticing progress earlier. Reducing emotional pressure. Allowing effort to feel survivable. People don't quit because they can't continue. They quit because their brain hasn't been shown that continuing is safe and meaningful. So if you've quit something before, that doesn't mean you lack persistence. It means your brain needed reassurance and didn't receive it. And when reassurance appears, the urge to quit fades. Not because you changed, but because your brain finally understands that staying is worth it.